Hi, all of you online and offline. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Uttam Singh, you're waiting for 5-10 minutes. Garmi thi, so I was walking slowly. Hi, Preeti, Prayag, Somil, Akshay, all of you. Good afternoon. Piali. When will the class start? Just started now. Badri Narayan, Sri Chandan, Smiley, Dikshita, Shivali. So very happy to have all of you here. Ashish, Ashutosh, you also, Harshit. So this is how it will be, okay? The session gets beamed online and offline at the same time. And we'll interact. Sanjal Kumar, Priyanshu, Akshay, happy to see me. अच्छा लग रहा हूँ अक्षय? Am I looking good? Happy to see me. Aftansh. Okay, fine. Thanks for the encouragement. Ganesh, your same Ganesh in the old class or new Ganesh? I've got one more Ganesh in the other class also. Hi Akash. Okay, so all of you, first, welcome to all. So this is geography optional at Edukemy. And for those not initiated, my name is Shabbir. Okay, there is one more Shabbir. He is behind bars, accused of some terrorism. I'm not that guy. Okay, I'm another person. I just happen to share the same name. Ganesh, same old one. What are you doing? Your day off, you enjoy. Okay, we'll talk to you afterwards. Okay, yeah, Preeti, Ridhi, fine. So welcome all of you. So first some interactions we will have. Today's session is your first day, and the first day I don't really teach as in teach. You must know who you are dealing with, what the course is, what will it take to qualify, and what are some of the nuances of preparation. Okay, so the first session is an orientation session for all of you. Okay, so online, offline, both of you, it's an orientation session. So I need to know you guys first and tell you what you must do. So some facts. Fact number one is, पहले बताओ, how many of you are appearing this prelims coming in the month of June? Anybody? June 16th को कोई appear कर रहा है? You are appearing. What's your name? Sit down. Manish. Okay, fine. Anybody else appearing in June this year? Okay, so June 2024. Okay, most of you are not appearing. Maybe one or two are. No? Okay, fine. Hi, Shivam. You are appearing, Shivam? Okay, the two of you now. Shivam Rathi and Manish, right? Okay. So I presuming you're either preparing for 2025, maybe some of you 2026 also. Okay, and because आप graduation कर रहे हो शायद, maybe second. How many of you are doing graduation? Raise your hand. Where? Okay, so how will you attend? Will you online classes? Okay, fine. Welcome. Preeti. Okay. Ritika. Okay, I understand. So how many of you are appearing for 25? Raise your hand. So bad question. How many of you are appearing for 26? Okay, the 3-4 of you. So I see majority are here. Online, I think the same pattern. Piali 26, okay. So Uttam also 26. Ridhi, generally online guys 25 wale hi hote hain, because you are having class. I understand you are juggling with your schedule of your graduation also. Achha, those appearing 25, have you finished your graduation? Anybody appearing 25 or the final year mein hai? Who are they? Raise your hand. Final year. Kahan pe bache? Bhagat Singh. So how will you manage your classes? Acha, okay. So you can manage more or less. Okay, fine. So my suggestion to all of you here is, those who are giving 26 or 27 mein, make sure your graduation is not compromised. And yesterday, one of my friends called me his daughter wants to appear examination, but she is in the first year of graduation, and he was asking me कैसे पढ़ाई होता है. मैंने कहा जो भी पढ़ाई हो, rule number 1 is graduation is your plan B. Remember this. Examination is tough. 6-7 लाख बच्चे देते हैं. Okay, many of them try, they qualify, some of them don't qualify. So your graduation is what you'll fall back upon eventually. So graduation कभी compromise मत करना. And UPSC में भी the lot of students who have the same marks. So how they differentiate the ranks is they see your GS mark, they see your optional mark, and then they see your career mark, and then they decide who is rank 1 and who is rank 2. ठीक है, so all of you, this is important. अगर आप graduation कर रहे हो, don't compromise the graduation, and then find ways. Evenings में recordings देख लिया, breaks हो गया, वहाँ देख लिया, and deliberately our classes are from 12 to 2 because generally that time is the lunch break types. So I was catering to the online students also, so I chose this time. Lunch break hota hai, some classes are not as serious classes, you can attend my classes. So make sure you have that very clear. Okay, that's number 1. Okay. The next is, can you tell me about your backgrounds? How many of you are from humanities background? Raise your hand. Okay, 10, 12 of you are from humanities. Fine. Uttam, you are humanities. Okay. Others, can I assume you are science and maybe mostly engineering? Raise your hand, engineers. Okay. Oh, there's less. So, other than engineering, science ही होगा, कुछ और होगा subject? Okay. Yes? So, how many of you are from science background? Raise your hand. I think it's evenly distributed. Humanities and science, more or less. BA Geography, Priyanshu, very nice. Some of you from geography background? Okay, 6, 7, 8 of you are, or maybe a bit more. Okay, so why I do this is, please know one thing, that you all are coming from diverse backgrounds. Diverse backgrounds, okay, for many of you, geography is very new. That's perfectly fine. For many of you, you have studied geography, but trust me, the way geography is asked and written in the examination for UPSC is not exactly same as your graduation course. Okay, so I'll assume that most of you are freshers, and we'll start more or less from scratch that way. Hi Shivam, engineering, okay, Ritika, science, Piali, engineering honors, English honors, okay, Uttam, BSc, Arpita also, fine, BA geography, BA program, Pol Science and Geography, Harshit. ठीक है, fine. So what we established here is that you are from very diverse backgrounds. Okay. Which means none of you should consider this as a weakness कि मेरा geography subject नहीं है. Okay. And if you look at the GS course, okay, geography, history, polity and governance, international relations, social issues, okay, environment topics, economy. Trust me, the GS ka topic, syllabus says GS of current significance, okay, but the level of questions asked is a good amount of graduation level of questions asked. And not 100%, but 60-70% of the questions and the topics they ask you are of graduation level and above. So all of you, irrespective of your background, आपको एक अलग पढ़ना ही पड़ेगा. Be it and geography, if you compare geography optional and geography GS, there's a huge overlap. Like even if you don't study optional, आपको GS में पढ़ना ही पड़ेगा. It's just that in GS I'll move faster. In GS I'll get a bit more selective, but you will have, okay, good overlap here. So the point of, okay, message I want to convey to all of you is, don't hold it against you कि geography मेरा background नहीं है, so I will be disadvantaged. You are not. All of us are same level playing field, and to be very honest, okay, most of you for the first time will be studying now. ठीक है? पढ़ाई करने का मतलब क्या होता है? How to study, what to study, method of study, Okay, most of you have been through a very mechanical process schools mein. I'm not saying not studied there, but you have done something there. But actual thinking, studying, applying yourself, writing about it, many of you will do for the first time. Most of you for the first time karenge aap log. One important skill you realize our education system does not help you with is writing and reading skills, which I think are fundamental to any of your analytical skills. अगर आपको पढ़ना नहीं आया, if you cannot read and comprehension नहीं आएगा, you are in trouble. And you can read, understand, but not write about it in a certain time, write about it, certain vocabulary, you again are constrained. So, though I'm teaching geography to you, but you will end up learning a bit of how to read, how to make notes, how to add answers, and it will be an interesting journey for all of you. Okay, so almost like we are starting in a very new way, and all of us are freshers. Let's consider that and start off. Acha. Next. This is a very, very important suggestion from me to all of you. I know some of you will differ. Hi Shivam, GS portion. Yes, I'll do that. Okay. Self-study, chale, koi dikkat nahi hai. Okay. Now see, one very important suggestion to all of you is, you're starting from month of June, July. You have approximately 1 year to get ready for the examination. To be very honest, if you had started maybe 1 or 2 months earlier, your journey would have been a bit more comfortable. Starting from June, July, thoda sa constrained rahega. Okay. Not for geography optional, but maybe for GS. Having said that, you must study like you want to qualify the examination in 2025. Okay. Your target should be first attempt, try to get a rank. Your mindset should be of that kind. Okay. कि पहला attempt दूंगा and I will get a rank. And you start working. शायद rank नहीं मिलेगा, interview call आ जाएगा. शायद interview call नहीं आएगा, आप mains लिख लोगे. But if your first attempt, your mentality is, I want to give a trial attempt, that I think is a very big disservice. In this examination, there is no trial attempt. Remember this. No matter what your parents tell you, no matter what you have assumed about the examination. Because see, this is, say, the prelims examination. Okay? Even if you give a trial attempt, you need to put in 2-3 months to get ready for the prelims. और अगर आप पढ़ नहीं रहे हो और prelims दे रहे हो, only to see where you stand, ऐसे अगर जानना ही था तो क्वेश्चन पर देख लो ना, क्या प्रॉब्लम है, घर में बैठ के देख लो आप. If you are very clear, I am not ready and I will fail here, okay, then why fill up the form? Exam जाओगे, the whole world knows ये exam दे रहा है और result नहीं हुआ. Okay, so then why are you giving in the first place? And if you are giving and you are putting 2-3 months of preparation time here, okay, 2-3 months बहुत होता है. So if you are prelims focused, in which you could have read many other things, okay, ये फिर आपका time waste हो जाता है. And this examination is like a cyclical process. एक बार आप चढ़ गए ना, it's like, treadmill jogging. Okay, if you get on the treadmill, then you must keep on running. Machine is running. You can't get off the machine very easily. So this examination is not the examination where you go for a trial attempt. Remember this. For analogy, I say मुझे देखना है, trial करना है. I want to jump and see how much can I jump. ठीक है? So if I'm trialing jump में, from where will I try? Will I try jumping from 3, 4, 5 steps, or will I try jumping from 10th floor? समझ में आ रहा है यहाँ पर? You will not jump from 10th floor, right? You will jump from 4, 5, 6 steps. UPSC examination is like 10th floor. You jump from there, you will get hurt. और ये अभी आपको समझ अभी नहीं आएगा. when it hits third attempt, fourth attempt, तब आपको समझ में आएगा यार ये टाइम मैंने वेस्ट कर दिया था. So my recommendation, ultimately it's your choice. My recommendation is no trial attempt. You'll go with examination well prepared, all ammunitions, like आप war में जा रहे हो. War में trial थोड़ी होता है. Trial करना है घर में करो trial. Trial करना है practice in your backyard. Trial करना है practice in an academy. पर जब war में उतर रहे हो, no trial. Be equipped well. The shield, your guns, your vision, your helmet, you're properly equipped. Now go and fight. So, suggestion to all of you, no trial attempts and study with the mentality that you want to clear the examination 2025 में rank लेके आओगे. Then the intensity builds up for you. Then you will start enjoying the process, study the process. Okay, so that's second. So one I said is, all of you are freshers. You all are starting from, okay, relatively clean slate. You learn some nuances of the subject, study method and process, and perfectly be okay with it. Okay, सब कुछ आप overnight सीख नहीं पाओगे. Okay, we'll start off. That's one. Second, I said no trial attempt as far as possible. Okay, give yourself one complete year dedicated. Prepare, write, okay, memorize. Then we'll see what happens finally when you give the examination. Okay, so two wisdom to carry away. The next important wisdom is, see, your study has two parts. One is the course and the syllabus. Okay? There is a course mentioned to you. Geography course आपने join किया है. By the way, I'm assuming, okay, all of you understand English and the course is in English. It's just a bad habit that I use Hindi words. Okay, it's just a bad habit, that's all. But whenever I use a Hindi word, it's instinctual, I also translate immediately. So anybody has a problem, you don't understand what I'm saying, please raise your hand. Anybody in the class offline, you don't understand Hindi at all? All can understand? Online, I'm sure some of you are from other states. So the course is in English, okay? I will teach in English, notes are in English. Okay, Sanjay, okay. I will use Hindi words, but I'll translate it. So if you have any problem understanding, let me know. I'll repeat the whole thing all over again. So coming back, discussion here. Your course, your study, whatever your preparation rather, your preparation has two parts to it. One is the course that you have joined, which is defined by syllabus. The examination gives syllabus. Okay. The second is what I call as exam readiness. And these are two very different things. Okay. It's like, I am a talented player. I know how to ball, I know how to bat. I know the rules of the game. Okay. I have some experience in playing, so I am good with the syllabus and the course. But the actual match requires, okay, camp, test practice, requires nets. So exam preparation is very different, what is called as exam readiness. ये तो बहुत अलग चीज है. Right now you have joined a course where I'll get you ready here, where I'll teach you the concepts. I'll try committing, okay, 95% of your syllabus. 100% I cannot do and nobody will do it. The examination requires some skills. You don't have to be a geography professor. Let's be very clear here. I'm not teaching geography to you. I'll teach geography and how to qualify with geography in the examination. ये दो बहुत अलग चीज होता है. So I will finish the course. Syllabus भी करवा देंगे. But there's something else required to get you exam ready. Okay, so be aware of this. ये extra क्या है? We'll come back afterwards on this. It includes answer writing. It includes memorization. Now, as a teacher, the easiest thing for me is to finish the course. But the toughest part for me is to take you along with me. So your notes will have the syllabus readiness. Your notes will have all topics covered. I'll answer all your doubts. But even then, some of you will be behind for whatever reasons. So we will start with this, and then slowly, gradually, we will move towards this. In the examination, I classify, there are 3 types of questions asked. Some of you understand this. In the counseling, you may have been told. And this classification is entirely Edukemy's intellectual property right. We are the ones who started this process to explain कि कैसे prepare किया जाता है. ठीक है? So L1 questions are those which are straight questions directly from the syllabus. Okay, they can ask you this, they have asked you this, and you have to be ready with this. Okay, this is something you know, you can anticipate. Even if I have not taught you, you should know these points. L1, straight questions. L3 questions are higher thinking skills. It's like, who is Hamas? Where is Israel? Who is the Prime Minister of Israel? What is Palestine? Okay, when did the war happen? These are facts, obvious knowledge. You should know this. Question asked will be different. What is the impact of the West Asia conflict on Indian foreign policy? Okay. How do you think the Middle East politics will change because of Iran's involvement in the Middle East crisis? Now that the president of Iran is dead, maybe assassinated, maybe an accident, whatever, how does that change India's relationship with Iran given the conflict of Israel going on today? This is a question, the answer to which आपको books में नहीं मिलेगा. Okay, this requires your understanding, your thinking, your reading is required. This I call as L3. L3 is applied questions. L3 is opinion-based questions. And L3 you cannot anticipate. वो कैसे पूछेगा, I do not know. I know this examination में, this year they can ask you Israel conflict. But how will they frame it? I do not know. That's an L3. L2 question is somewhere in between, and L2 is more of interlinkages. Okay, say climate change, interlink that with urban design and urban development. Problem of climate change, heat waves, link that with poverty and problems related to slums and their management. There's a West Asia crisis, link that with inflation, fuel supply, and what it does to India's GDP. So where interlinkages come in, it's a next level discussion. Iska application becomes L3 type of questions. So when I say that you are trained in the syllabus, I'm focusing on L1 questions and some bit of L2 questions. Okay. When I say exam readiness, then I'm talking about L1, L2 and L3 in particular. And L3 I can't take you till you are good at L1 and L2 first. And this is the process even for your GS. Remember this. Nobody will tell this to you. Most institutes don't talk about it at all. Okay, because it's a discovery for some of us. A lot of people make a mistake. They join a course, okay, and they directly enter the examination hall. Then they realize, "Arey, ye to padhai nahi gaya tha. This I do not know. How do I write this?" I mean, I'm going back to 1990s when I started preparation and I was taking classes. Coming today, almost 25, 30 years now. The duration of GS course has not changed much. वो तब भी था 9, 10, 11 months, अभी भी है 10, 11, 12 months. Okay. When I started geography, at that time geography course was approximately 4.5 months. Today also, 1 month or 1.5 months, 5.5 months, I take 6 months. So in terms of duration, not much has changed. But the content is humongous, no? क्या 30 साल में same content है क्या? Questions have changed. So if you anticipate that I will prepare like 1990s and I can qualify, you are wrong. So be aware of this, that your course completion and the exam readiness are two different things. Okay. And when I'm doing the course, my focus is something different. Understand the concept, make sure you know what type of linkages are there, make sure what I'm teaching is in your class notes, whatever I have taught, memorize it. मेरा वो focus रहेगा. Once you memorize it, understand it, then I will say, now let's play with the content at the L3 level. It's like, tell us, how does rainfall impact soil formation? For that, you must first know rainfall, you must first know soils, then you start linking things together. So the assumption that if you have done this, you are good to go for this, don't have that. It's a process. See, I think one of the most important thing I will always be pushy about is exam preparation का एक process है. There is a method. Okay. There is a stage, please come in. There is a stage 1, there is a stage 2, there is a stage 3, there is a stage 4. You cannot short circuit this. Remember this. Some of you in impatience क्या होगा ना? अब यहाँ कर रहे हो, अब यहाँ घुस जाओगे आप. You are doing this, you directly will jump into this. And trust me, that is what ends up as 3-4 attempts. So you have come here, you have failed, you must again come back here. फिर आप कूद गए, फिर वापस आओगे आप. So from day one, you can organize yourself. I will not jump like this. I'll follow a method. Believe me, qualifying in first attempt is very, very possible. And worst case, you can qualify in 2 attempts. But if you mess around with the process, okay, you will have a problem. Students ask me, sir, should I join a coaching class or not? I mean, that's a very bad question to ask a teacher who's running a coaching institute. Okay, it's my bread and butter. It is my survival. Take it. But even then, if I keep aside, if I talk to you like a mentor and a teacher, okay, answer is no, you don't need to join a coaching class. Provided you have 3 things in place. One is, you know what to read when and from where. Second, you know how to keep yourself consistent in the process. आप सोच के देखो, geography foundation course is 6 months course. Okay. Although there are teachers who teach in 4.5 and 5 months, I cannot. I've been teaching for the last almost 22 years now. I do not know how I can finish up. And 6 months, 5 days a week, 6 days a week, okay, 2.5 hours every day. Okay, and I know what to read from where, from what book, okay, what to emphasize, वो मुझे पता है. And then I take as much as 6 months. If you study on your own, it cannot be less than 6. जैसे when the classes go on, okay, whether you like or not, मैं क्लास में पढ़ाऊंगा. सर आज पढ़ने का मूड नहीं है ना, कोई बात नहीं, बिना मूड के पढ़ाई करो. सर आज बहुत थकान लग रहा है, तो कोई बात नहीं, थकान के साथ पढ़ाई करो. सर बारिश हो रही है, कोई बात नहीं, भीगते भीगते पढ़ाई करते हैं. I will not let you go there. If I am tired, I'll say somebody else कि तू जाके क्लास ले ले, मैं आज, but the class will go on. With that intensity, I take 6 months. When you ask me, shall we join a class? This is one very important reason. One is, you should know where to study what from, which book, which notes, which concepts are more important. One. Number 2, the consistency is very important. And consistency, irrespective of whether you like something or not. When I'm teaching a subject, geography or any subject for that matter, there'll be a lot of content which you don't like. Okay, but I can't leave that, no. आप खुद पढ़ रहे होगे ना, we do not like, बाद में कर लेते हैं, छोड़ देंगे इसको यार. I hope you got the point here. And the third very important thing is a sense of competition. Like I'll keep giving assignments. आपने कर लिया, तुमने नहीं किया, try करो, उसने कर लिया देखो. तुमने कर लिया, इसने नहीं किया, please try, इसने कर लिया देखो. That also keeps the whole process on. So when I'm moving in a process, I mention this. ये जो process है ना, ये process में बहुत important है. What to study, by when to study, what sequence of पढ़ाई. Okay, your syllabus is given, but in syllabus I link it some ways. Your syllabus is topic 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Paper 1, this is paper 2. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. What I'll do is I'll move like this, then I'll come here, I'll move like this, I'll come back here, this and this I'll teach together, I'll come back here. Why? Because I know the linkages there. If I'm teaching water here, I'll teach water from here, water from here. This is water of rainfall, this is water of the rivers, water of irrigation, linked to agriculture. मैंने ऐसे link कर दिया ना, I call this water theme. This is, otherwise, if you ask me, whatever I can teach, it's there on the net. Whatever I can teach, it's there on the YouTube. Whatever I can teach, I'm not teaching my own concepts. So किताब में और 4-5 किताब ही हैं. That's it. My IP and my strength is I will not allow you to divert from the process. So have trust in that. People ask me, sir, to qualify in the class and study, what should I do? I said, simply do one thing. Trust me and be with me. Because see, अगर teacher को trust नहीं करोगे, then you're always questioning my process. Sir, trust कैसे आएगा? As I do not know that. You go and search on the net whether you can trust me or not. अब मुझे पूछोगे can I trust you? मैं क्या बोलूँगा? मैं तो भगवान का अवतार हूँ यार. Come on, you have to trust me. I hope you got the point here. So have that faith. और faith कैसे आएगा? I do not know. Maybe talking to me. And that's why we have this first day workshop. Know who is going to interact with you. Okay, who will be guiding you? You can judge me from what I'm speaking right now. You can judge me from what you hear and interact with me. But once you have decided, फिर बेटा आंख बंद करके ना कूद जाते हैं. Life में there's nothing called as perfect choice. Perfect choice बेटा पापा मामा का नहीं हुआ था. I'm sure my father wonders why did he marry my mother. And I'm sure my mother has lot of questions and I have lot of questions about my wife. ये क्यों हुआ मेरे साथ में? मैंने किसी का कुछ बिगाड़ा नहीं था. And she also has same things about me. But we continue. अब कूद गए हैं. Let's survive together. I hope you got the point here. So we follow a process. The process which I will try laying it out for you. That is my USP. That is my main strength. Be with me. And as and when I tell you what to do, try doing that. Okay? So, from diverse backgrounds, okay, so don't give up on that. Second, no trial attempts. Go like a mission approach. कि जाके qualify करना ही करना है, and then we'll see. The point is, आप पहले से judge कर लेते हो, I can't do it, and accordingly you go lax. And I'm telling you, 1 year time is a good amount of time. It will not be easy, but it is still doable. Okay, and third is, follow a process, have faith in what I'm saying, and we'll continue. Any questions still here, anybody? Any doubts? Whatever questions you have, anybody? Online, offline? Hi Preeti. Hello Ankit. History optional. Beta, मैं geography teacher हूँ. Okay, I don't offer history at all. गलत जगह आ गए. ये दुकान में okay, टमाटर मिलेगा, प्याज नहीं मिल रहा. Ankit, and you must drop out because if you talk to me for longer, I'll convert you into geography student. You can always welcome. कोई बात नहीं. You can listen to me. Some principles are always valid. Most time will not be live class because of GS, recorded, fine. Akash, if you are going to rely on recorded sessions, then the rule is same day as recording, same day. Okay. Maximum, maybe next day. Okay. because otherwise you will lose your consistency. Consistency is a must. Okay, so this is one problem with online classes. देखो offline में ना, I know who is sitting, where they are sitting. I will not even know your names, but I more or less know कि कौन कहाँ बैठता है. मेरी आंखें खूंजती हैं दिन. Okay, and I ask you also. You आप absent थे, आप online बेटा मुझे पता नहीं. आप पढ़ रहे हो कि आपके पापा पढ़ रहे हैं. I have no idea. You have logged on. I have no clue who is watching the session. Okay, on करके सो गए हो. Okay, कुछ और पढ़ाई कर रहे हो. I have no idea. So that's why online is good, and good if it is live session. पर अगर मजबूरी है, like class में हो या कुछ और course में है, fine. But make sure the same evening you see that recordings, make your notes and be done with it. Silicon, will the May batch be at the disadvantage because the course shall end in January? बेटा मुझे टाइम तो लगेगा 6 महीना टाइम, और मई में थोड़ी शुरू करने वाले हो, आप शुरू करोगे जून. Okay, so yes, it will be tight. If I say no, it's all good, you are in. Okay, can you see all recordings? Yes, you can. But the point is, recordings भी देखोगे तो notes बनाओगे ना. This is not a presentation going on. Your study happens only when you make notes. This is one problem of YouTube learning. You see a YouTube, आप देख रहे हो, सब मजा आ रहा है, समझ में आ रहा है, सब ठीक है. But no notes making is not study. So when I'm teaching the class, I'm taking 2.5 hours, 2 hours to make you write notes. In the recording session, be very clear. You will take a bit more of time. Without notes, you can't manage. Okay, so you will take as much time. So accordingly, plan yourself. You finished coaching in need of test series. Vijender, the test series will start probably from the month of July first week. You can join the July sessions. We call that as mains support program. Okay, you can join that if you're giving a mains. Not at all, you respect me. History optional I have not available. 25 GS. Fine, no problem. You are welcome. Whatever I can teach, I'll try teaching you. Okay? Ankit, you can join the test series the month of July. July first week will start off. Anybody else offline? Yes, tell me. Leave that to me. Okay. If you're part of the course, follow my sequence. Some topics I'll teach together. Like say population paper 1, I'll teach the population paper 2. But geomorphology, I will not teach with paper 2. We will hold, go slow. Ye process wala hai. Answer writing will come after 2 months for you. Okay? Trust me on this. Okay, give me some time to build you, and after every class I'll sit here and I'll check your answers. हाथ के हाथ check करूँगा मैं. But एक time है, you come back on that. ठीक है? So अभी I'll not take answer writing. New batch, June से भी कर सकते हो, July से भी कर सकते हो. That's your choice, Preeti. So we have these relay sessions. Okay, you'll join now. I'll groom you for 10-15 days. Then I'll put you in the mains batch. Okay, the other batch आज day off है. Otherwise, you all will part of that group. We have got 2-3 entry points. You can join the course from geomorphology. You can join from climatology. Your batch will join from population geography. Geography, I'll explain that. Geography का 2 part है. There's a physical geography and there's a human geography. Human geography, populations हम शुरू करते हैं. Okay. Physical geography can start from geomorphology, from climatology. You can start from oceanography and so on. So for your batch, you're starting from population geography. ठीक है? Any material, yes, पियाली सब कुछ मिलेगा. Okay, वो paid course होगा तो आपको गोद में बैठा के पढ़ाएंगे. Material क्या करेंगे? पियाली, it's there, don't worry. How to make notes, Lakshita, we will do that, don't worry. As a part of the class, I'll dictate some, you'll write some, we'll do that. Will I be evaluating? No, Vijender. I will guide the process of evaluation. The team is trained for that. No teacher will sit and evaluate. हाँ, जो daily answers हैं, that I will check. The class gets over, you show it to me, I will check. But not all the test series. Test series में randomly I check. The 100, 200 of you, I'll check up 10, 50, 30 of you, I'll check. All classes, will I take? No. If there are 3 teachers, I will take the bulk. I will take 75, 80% of the class I will take. The remaining classes will be shared by two teachers. Ajay sir hai and Shivani madam is there. We will share that classes. मुझे भी तो बचना है बेटा. Okay, अगर मैं ही खत्म हो गया तो क्या करूंगा बताओ. Already enrolled in July batch. You can switch. Yes, you can, Preeti. Okay, you can. The month of June. See, I'll tell you one difference क्या है. Okay, the month of June, approximately about 20 odd classes, okay, will be part of your initiation. What I mean by this is, in this, a very important part is map work. Geography is lots about maps. And even those who are doing graduation geography, they don't do much of maps. Course में world map है नहीं. But I think you should know world map very well. What continents, what places. So we'll do world maps. Okay, second, I'll start from population geography, but you must have a decent sense of some bit of landforms. Landforms syllabus में नहीं है. Okay, but I will help you with landform studies also. Okay. You must have some idea about climates also. So of these 20 odd days, I'll orient you into the UPSC preparation. Okay, and then we go full on. So in the month of June, the end June or July 1st week, your population geography starts. So you can join from here. My assumption is you know this. हम आपको दोबारा नहीं पढ़ाने वाले आपको. You can join from here. You get the process. Okay, bit of map work, jottings, NCRTs. Get you ready, and then you're on. And I'll suggest all of you should do this, irrespective of the background you come from, because maps is something which you need in geography. Preeti, I think 3rd or 4th of June, 3-4 days we'll start off. When I'll start population, end June or early July, all depends on how we pace it. Can we read one book? Oh, wait for the books. Nishant, wait. Anybody else offline? Any questions? Anybody? You must ask me, okay? That's how you know आपके पैसे खराब तो नहीं हो गए. You ask me, challenge me with your questions, whatever doubts you have. There's the first step of probably getting the trust factor. Shivam, I answered your question, I hope. Anybody on the offline? ठीक है, जो भी मन में है पूछना questions, okay? Now let's start off. What will be our approach? So I gave you some general suggestions to you, okay, about your preparation process. What is our approach in teaching you? Okay, so what I do is I divide your course into 3 parts. Part 1 of the course is your syllabus completion. All of you can jot down as I speak, okay? Not that I am giving notes to you, but पता होना चाहिए. See, one complaint I have from the students is this examination is a very high level because आप बनोगे administrators. You will make policies. You will be part of decisions in governance. Okay? So you have to be a thinking person. And as a student also, you must be a thinking student. You must know exactly ये क्यों पढ़ाया जा रहा है, ये क्यों नहीं पढ़ाया जा रहा. You should know this. It's a right also. Right, Ankit, fine. What was your question, Fact Guru? I took subscription of geography. Okay, enrichment is to cover. Enrichment will start from probably September onwards. If you've done the foundation course, we'll start from September. Okay. So this is to tell you how the course is designed and why am I doing this. Okay. So in a preparation, there are 3 parts. The phase 1 is the syllabus completion. And I said I will do 90-95% of a syllabus. Okay? And I will be focused on the exam question types. So some topics I will teach in deep. Some topics I'll keep it a bit shallow. Some topics I'll guide you. Okay? That depends on what I think the topic is important for. Syllabus completion is largely L1 and L2, part of L2 completion. इससे आप एग्जाम क्वालिफाई नहीं कर सकते. Okay, this is what is called as the foundation course. The foundation course takes approximately 6 months. ठीक है? Then we have a phase 2. Phase 2 is when we have, foundation course is 6 days a week. 2 hours is my commitment every day. It can stretch to sometimes 2.5 hours. Okay, be okay with it. Okay, this is your foundation course. Once foundation done, then we have advanced content, जो आपके syllabus में है नहीं, but आपको पता, say in your syllabus, they have not mentioned heat waves, but news में है, they can ask you, I'll teach that to you. The syllabus does not have landforms. Some landforms I will do as a part of initiation, plus some important ones I'll again cover here. Here, lot of interlinkages I'll teach you, plus I will teach you answer writing. Here, when I'm teaching you answer writing, your most answers will be L1, L2 type of answers. It cannot be L3 questions. Okay? यहाँ पर आपका L3 questions होता है. Okay? This will require approximately 4 months, but 2 or 3 days a week, not every day. Okay? Then, of course, once you have done this, you have your test series, you have your practice sessions, you have your revision sessions. This also I include along with this one. Right, all of you? So some of you have joined only foundation. आप ये खत्म करेंगे 6 months में. Some of you have joined a course called as integrated course, which is this and this. Okay? Now what happens is, the foundation course, say I start from, say, June, July, it'll take me 6 months to count off. Approximately December तक आपका खत्म होगा the foundation course. The timing for foundation course is 12 to 2 to 30, whatever. Daily classes. The advanced course, okay, I need more time. And the advanced course happens in the second half, from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Not every day, twice or thrice a week. So it's your choice. You start from June, you continue up to December. This is 2024. Okay. You can give your prelims, then you can be part of a short course for answer writing and give your mains. That's your choice. Or you join this course around September, your 2 classes start. Okay. First half, you're doing your foundation course every day. In the afternoons, you come back again twice or thrice a week, where I'll teach you the answer writing. So that's your call. आप कैसे करना चाहते हो? My recommendation is, if preparing for 25, then do it together. ये आपको करना ही पड़ेगा. Either do it this year itself or next year. And this is also the pattern for GS. Remember this. Okay. So that's why I'm saying it'll be a bit tight. So when you start off, my suggestion is, let's not think about this at all. अभी सोचिए करना है क्या है हमें? You be with me. Month of June, July, August, 4 महीना is a good amount of time to develop enough content. Then we will take a call. Whether you can manage, not manage. If you can't manage, you let me know. I'll do something else there. If you can manage, my suggestion is you should try. Okay. Let's not give up from day one. Okay. But foundation course is my commitment. I'll finish off much before your prelim examination. Okay. So your approach is, we are going phase-wise preparation. Advanced, yes, advanced is part of integrated. We call that as geography enrichment batches. All fine here. In fact, advanced course का concept जो है ना, I was the one who started off at least 10-12 years ago. Okay, because I understand the syllabus completion cannot be enough for you. That's where we differ. Even in GS we say, don't finish syllabus alone. You do a bit more on it so that you get ready with answer writing. The mistake people do is they get into answer writing without the course completion first. तो आप लिख ही नहीं पाओगे ना. Say a question like discuss climate change, how it impacts monsoons, and how it has impacted India's agriculture and food security. I must teach you three things, no? Teach climate change first. You must know monsoons completely first, and then you must know about agriculture also. So if you had an answer on this topic without doing the first two, फिर आप कैसे लिखोगे आप answers? So your actual writing starts once the course is completed. You have, and most questions today are all interlinking questions. You should know energy crisis. You must know India's resources, and then you must know the geopolitics, and then add an answer on energy security. You must know, okay, the landforms. With landforms ke baad you should know what minerals are there. Then you must know what are the mineral problems and the mineral issues of India's mining laws. ये पूरा linkage है आपका. If you do in parts, you'll be in trouble. ठीक है? That's my first approach. Okay. Approach number one is, I said, we will follow a stage-wise preparation. And again, trust me on that. Second, and I think this is my, again, USP. Your work will be, come to class and make your notes. Okay? Notes I will dictate. Notes you will write while I am speaking. You learn this eventually, don't worry. This is class notes. You have taken 2.5 hours everyday basis पे notes लिख रहे हो. But this is not your study. Class notes is what I am teaching you. Every possibility in the class conditions, you don't understand everything. Because I am moving at a pace. Okay. I am moving at some timelines. Some of you have a doubt, but आप पूछ नहीं रहे हो. It's very natural. Okay. Riddhi, if you do it together, I'll finish everything by December. Okay, December, January max. Much before your prelims. Okay. So it's on time. Come back on this. So when I'm teaching in the class, is every possibility that you have not got everything under control. That is why a very important step is self-study, which is based on daily summary writing. We call this as synopsis writing. If you ask my students of the previous batches, they will know me as synopsis sir. Because this is one thing I swear by. Synopsis is what? Whatever I've taught you, summarize that on your own. So I have taught you 10 pages. सारा समेट के summarize करके 1 page लिख के दिखाओ मुझे. So when the class goes on, your work is not answer writing. Your work is summarization, which you will show us, get evaluated, submit as a part of your daily assignment. Right? This is where your actual learning happens. And the rule is this: whether I teach you 10 pages or 14 pages, you must summarize into 1 page. See what happens in summarization is, okay, देखो, when you read something, like you're reading, is it possible to read without understanding? I'm asking a question to all of you. Is it possible to read without understanding? Anybody? Possible है या नहीं है? आपको पता नहीं आप क्या पढ़ रहे हो, लेकिन आप पढ़ते चले जा रहे हो. Is it possible? Yes, possible. Okay, I can read French without understanding anything. अगर पापा ने सिखा दिया संस्कृत, मैं गीता पढ़ सकता हूं, कुछ समझ में कुछ ही नहीं आ रहा. I've learned Arabic, I can read the Quran not knowing what I'm reading. It's very much possible. And I'm sure you know this. Reading without understanding is 100% possible. One. Number two, while I'm dictating to you, is it possible कि आप लिख रहे हो but you are not attentive at all? Is it possible? Yes, possible. आंख खुला हुआ है, सर को घूर रहे हो, you are staring at me, इतना staring that I can burn to death. Okay, if eyes were arrows, I would have been punctured by then. इतना गंदा घूर रहे हो, लेकिन लिख रहे हो, but no idea क्या लिख रहे हो. It's 100% possible. So reading and writing, okay, is not the effective way of studying. For studying, what you require is focus and concentration. But if I tell you, these are 10 pages, rewrite the whole thing, but don't write everything down. Write only what you think is important. Write only what you think is, okay, what you will forget. Then it's impossible to write without understanding. I hope you got the point here. एक होता है ना blind copy करना. Blind copy, no brains required. I'm in class 6, I can make a note of my brother who is in class 12. दे दो मुझे, मैं लिख दूंगा पूरा बैठ के. But when I tell you, this is 10 pages, now rewrite the whole thing, but write it down as a compact summary. Pick up the important words alone. Write through diagrams. फिर आपका दिमाग चलेगा. The summary writing is the way of focusing and concentrating. And trust me, if you do this well, 10 out of 10 concepts आपको समझ में आ जाएगा. Because I will not leave anything, I'll make you write everything that I'm teaching you. और समझ में नहीं आएगा, next day morning, I spend 15-20 minutes revising the whole thing. आप तब डाउट पूछ लो मुझे, no problem. So summary writing or synopsis writing is a very important part of your daily work. Students ask me, sir, क्या-क्या पढ़ें? मैंने कहा क्या-क्या पढ़ें साइड रखो, जो पढ़ाया है मैंने summarize करो पहले. So my approach will be phase-wise study. My approach will be daily summary writing. And once you've mastered this, then we'll start with your answer writing also. Okay? Third thing, at the end of every module, so I'm teaching you population geography. Okay? I'll give you time of 1 week. Okay? Summarize the whole topic. Then I'll spend time with you. We'll do a workbook. Online, a power cut here. So the board is not visible. Koi baat nahi. I can still talk to you. We'll get back on the board once the power is restored. Just a minute. Can you all hear me online? Am I audible online? Audible, yes. Abu Zaid, sir का नाम क्या है? ऐसे क्वेश्चंस आने चाहिए, आदमी को औकात में रहना चाहिए. Other light. My name is Shabir with a double B. Okay. I have no clue why I was named Shabir. I want to believe it was the name of a great man. Okay. And my father, mother thought I might become a great man. ठीक है? Abu Zaid, चोट लगा यार. Okay. गंदा वाला था, कोई बात नहीं. Like बात करने बाद यार, कौन हो पहले बताओ? Who is speaking to me? I'm a great man, Akshay. I'll take you home. You must tell my wife first. I must convince her कि इतना भी बड़ा गलती नहीं हुआ था. Okay, it's a bit dark because of the light is not there and the board is not working right now, but I'll talk to you. You can speak to me. Okay. So our discussion point here was, yeah, okay. But you can see me, I believe. Mr. Monster, you are Arun, I know. Arun, am I right? You were there in the other workshop also. Abu Zaid is okay? Okay, thank you for accepting that. I'm audible? Okay. Okay, you can see me, fine. So I was telling you that your synopsis writing, okay, will be followed by module completion workbooks, where whatever I've taught you will sit down for 2-3 hours. I'll summarize the whole chapter with you and you'll make some notes on that. So our approach will be focused on synopsis writing, workbooks. Then I'll spend one day, 3-4 hours again, take up some previous year's questions also. All is part of a foundation course. Okay, foundation mein sab kuch hoga, and all of you are welcome to participate on this. Your first video, okay, fine, no worry. You are perfectly good to ask me whatever you want to ask me, no problem. That's my approach, okay? So, like I said, differentiate between course completion and exam readiness. One mistake all of us make, and it's not just you, even I have made in my life, is we think memorization happens on its own. हमने पढ़ लिया, याद हो जाना चाहिए. I've read it, I've understood it, and I must remember it. I've read it, understood it. I have read it twice, and I should have remembered it. When I can't remember it, then I feel like kicking myself. क्या भूल जाता हूँ सर, इतना मेहनत करता हूँ लेकिन याद नहीं होता है. And some of you ultimately end up blaming your parents for the genes that they gave you. क्या पता नहीं सर क्या genes है, फूडी किस्मत है, and this and that. The fact is, memorization requires a process. Memorization बहुत अलग type का skill है. Okay, for memorization, you must remember, revise bar. People ask me, so how many times revision? I said, how do I know? You keep revising till you memorize it. For some of you, 1 round, some of you 5 rounds, some of you 2 rounds. That's your personality. But the fact is, most of us have not tried memorization. And memorization is something that grows on you. Your brain fires up, na? The first memorization will take a lot of time. The second will take 1/10 of the time. Because your brain then starts working in a different way. Synopsis writing is part of memorization. Your workbook is part of memorization. Your daily revision in the morning is part of memorization. And जो याद नहीं हुआ, बैठ के रट्टा मारोगे. A for apple, B for ball, A for apple, B for ball, C for cat, D for dog. C. ये हमने किया, right? We have done that, isn't it? The problem was, we were told by our parents and teachers and friends that rote memory is bad. I'm sure all of you, ratta mana bura hai, hum sikha hua hai humne. I say no. Rote memory is where your learning starts. Okay. Lot of things you must remember, but eventually you will understand everything. So your process of approach of study will be these assignments, and my request is be thorough with this. Most of us jump into answer writing, that becomes a problem. Okay? So stage-wise preparation. Synopsis is a daily work that you must submit to us. Okay, you submit it online for evaluation. Okay, then you'll have workbook sessions on regular basis. Plus we'll have previous year's answer discussion also on regular basis. Achha. The third approach that we have, now this again I think is a responsibility I have, which I must share with you. Dekho, geography will not help you qualify on its own. Okay, this year, lot of my students have got extraordinary marks in geography. 270, 280, one of them has got 320 plus marks. Okay, very good marks, but the marks in GS were bad. I mean, we get scared, after results, कि geography में बच्चा qualify क्यों नहीं कर रहा? As marks दिखाओ. Then I discovered, and it's been happening a lot of time, the marks of GS is low. So I believe, even if I am a geography teacher, I must support you with some bit of your GS work also. So as the course proceeds, I'll give you assignments on NCERT history, NCERT economy, not the whole course of GS, but कम से कम basic काम तो कर लो. Unfortunately, that is something all of us know, but most of us will not do. And if you cannot do this in the first attempt, you cannot do it again. Remember this. Because second attempt में आपका मन करेगा, यार answer लिखूं ना, ताकि थोड़ी पढ़ना NCERT. Third attempt, you will want to do some answer writing test series. You will not go back to answer writing. It's like I am learning to drive. I learned driving the wrong way. मेरा मन करेगा, I have learned a bike, let me learn a car, I know the car, let me drive a sports car and so on. If you tell me, no, go back to driving school and learn the laws of driving, I will not do that. So while the geography goes on, no compulsion. If you can, very nice. I'll give you assignments, and generally क्या होता है class में, there are 10-15 of you will work with me. Others, it's your choice. But I believe geography should be studied along with your GS curriculum also. ठीक है? Am I explaining how I approach this whole issue? Can I show the class once? What do you want to see, Anil? I do not know. Explain Divya. Did I explain it to you now? In workbook, we have a booklet which has fill in the blanks, maps, answer writing of one paragraph. All that you will do with me in the class. You share with me, Ankit, I'll let you know. Let it open up. You all will know how we support you with all the synopsis work. The first 1 week will teach you कैसे लिखा जाता है. We'll show that to you. Offline, it's warm, I know, but are you all comfortable? I don't want anybody collapsing in the class. Okay, maybe we can open up the door, maybe. Avnish, एक आध खिड़की खोल दो तो प्लीज. एक आध खिड़की खोल दो कि थोड़ा घुटन जो हो रही है, बट बाहर भी तो गर्मी है. Where does that go? Yeah, online guys, power cut last week. We have been roasting. Yesterday I was told, what, 52 degrees probably. Maybe it was a mistake of that record or whatever. No, Sachrit. We'll tell you who the teachers are. Dimple ma'am used to be the teacher, but now she is on a break for some time. She might come back maybe in the month of August or September, not now. All of you are welcome to attend our first 2-3 classes, okay, where you're allowed to judge me and have a demo session, no problem. Okay, it's a part of the business requirements, you can be part of that. When the regular class will start off, I think from June 3rd or 4th. Today I orient you, we'll get you back to you on 3-4 days time. Yeah? हाँ, बस ठीक है, एक दो खिड़की खोल लो, okay, and if you get uncomfortable, let me know, please. Drink water or whatever. Take offline? Okay. Now let me come back to, okay. So I don't have the board. So I explained the process to all of you, what we will require from you. Now write down the books that you need. Okay. And these books are अच्छा आप पास दिया भी होगा शायद आपको. They given list to you? Yeah. So all of you online students will share that with you. If you have your page, you can open up and see it. Yes, Preeti, you can do that. You can join and you can be part of class from 14 June. No problem. That's your choice. We'll share that. Can somebody help me? Support group say, share the link of Telegram channel, please. So on your Telegram on your mobile phone, we have an Edukemy Telegram channel. On daily basis, we put some current affairs, articles. I'll explain that to all of you. Okay. If you just Google search Edukemy for IAS or Shabbir Edukemy, you'll get a broadcast channel. All of you, please join that. You can do that right now, in fact, if you can, please. A lot of information will be there. Madeira, not from June, will start from July. The enrichment class for mains MSP. Just search Shabbir Edukemy. Mila aapko? It's Shabbir's Edukemy for IAS. 4 as in number 4. Yeah? There are 3-4 channels. One channel is this, ek aur channel hai only for economy. Okay, Banke sir manages. Okay, I'll share the link on that. There's one channel, Edukemy. Current affairs ka channel hai. The 4 channel aapko join karna chahiye. Ek daily answer writing ka channel hai. You all are free to write down and post if you want. There's one channel on current affairs and one channel on economy and plus the general channel. Aap general join kar lo, then other requires link. I'll share the link with all of you. Otherwise, dikh raha hai to join kar lo. Akshay, I don't think so. Okay, if you are part of a scholarship program, you have got the rank, you can talk to the team, Akshay. Okay, Akshay, Ashok, somebody will reach out to you. Okay, you don't have to do the same process, yeah. Okay, so the books there are 8-9 books and all the books are must buy. Savindra Singh geomorphology. देखो please all of you and take it. Savindra Singh geomorphology, Savindra Singh climatology, Savindra Singh oceanography, Savindra Singh environment geography. क्या किताब हो गया आपका? There's one more book called as Savindra Singh physical geography. Do not buy that. There's a combined book of all 4 units together, but it does not have enough content for UPSC syllabus. You will buy the separate books. If you have the combined book, fine, no problem, keep it aside. But you will buy the separate book on geomorphology, climatology, oceanography, and environment geography. 4 किताब हुआ. Then there is one book on Indian geography by D.R. Khuller. It's a must book buy. It's a choice. You can buy D.R. Khuller, you can also buy Majid Hussain, Indian geography. But I will follow D.R. Khuller. So the books should be in the class. While I'm teaching, I'll help you underline also क्या क्या पढ़ना है उससे. D.R. Khuller book. Then there is one book called as Human Geography by Majid Hussain. You can buy the 5th edition, you can buy the 6th edition. Either one will do. But buy the latest one if you can. Human Geography by Majid Hussain. Then there is a book called as Geographical Thought by R.D. Dixit. मिला आपको? Tick those books please. Geographical Thought by R.D. Dixit. 2 किताबें हैं. एक और सुदीप्त अधिकारी है. You can ignore that. I want this book which is Thought by Dixit. एक और किताब है Models in Human Geography, again by Majid Hussain. है आपके लिस्ट में? It's a must buy. The 4 books of Savindra Singh. There are 2 books of Majid Hussain, Human Geography and Models in Geography by Majid Hussain. There's one book by R.D. Dixit and there's one book by D.R. Khuller. Are good here? Now, apart from this, you must have NCERT books. NCERT class 11th and 12th and buy the new edition, no problem. 2, 3 किताबें हैं. 2 physical, 2 human aspect. Class 11th and class 12th NCERT. The new edition, please buy it. Now, there are 2 more books. Geography Made Simple, Rupa publication. It's a choice. But I'll recommend buy it. There are 8 books, compulsory books. And then NCERT is compulsory, you should have it. The Rupa publication, Geography Made Simple, is your choice. You may or may not buy, but I'll suggest buy it. इतना पैसे खर्च कर ही रहे हो तो 400-500 रुपए में you have a good nice reference also. Guys, you don't have the list of the books with you, Preeti? I think I've shared the list of the books. Otherwise, I'll put it on the channel, no worries. I repeat, if you do not have it. Savindra Singh, Savindra, Savindra Singh, there are 4 books. Oh, wow. Thankfully. I should have used his name earlier. देर से बोला मैंने. Yes. So, खून पसीने का आज पसीना important था मेरा. Nishant, I will mention the books again. You don't have the list? Okay, I'll give that to you. I'll show the list to you. Can anybody give me a page? सब स्विच ऑन कर लो. क्या हुआ? फिर चला गया? सविंदर सिंह नहीं आया. Now I know the trick. I'll tell the Department of Electricity now. Savindra Singh. It worked. Oh, I had tea also. Cold tea, no problem. You have Indian Geography by Majid Hussain. Fine, that's a good book, A.K. Singh. But I will follow Khuller. See what happens is, I mean, this is the truth between you and me, but you can appreciate. देखो क्या होता है. At this level of examination, it's impossible that notes are enough. बच्चे आके पूछते हैं, sir, are your notes enough? I said, कैसे enough हो सकता है बच्चे? We can guide you in some ways, teach and explain it to you, but you must refer some reference books. अगर doubts होगा तो कहां देखोगे आप? So if you are looking at, say, बिना book के पढ़ा दो, बेटा वो नहीं होने वाला. You have to read the books. Books is where the knowledge is. I am only a conduit, right? I can help you, but books are must. Sir, what about material of the institute? Every institute gives you material. I will also give you material, but that is total nonsense. But ये material कौन लिखता है? Okay, it is cut and paste from books, or somebody who has not qualified वो बैठ लिख रहा होगा. थोड़ी मैं लिख रहा हूँ बैठ के. So I give you material because you ask me, but even I don't have faith in my material. अब पढ़ना ही है तो किताब से पढ़ो ना. I hope you got the point here. So material I'll give you because that is what ultimately you are paying for. But across institute, these materials are useless. Okay. And a time when the books were not available, when you did not have media with you, you did not have your online sources with you, तब ठीक है हम दे देते थे आपको. आज के डेट में PDF फ्री मिलता है, pirated. आज की डेट में all the books are easily available. You should not be reading material, for heaven's sake. But yes, some topics may be which are not easy to get. चलो उतना पढ़ लेना material से. But in geography, whatever I'll teach you from the books. But problem with the books is you do not require the entire textbook. Only NCERTs must be read from cover to cover. बाकी सब किताबों का क्या है? You must know some pages, some paragraph and some sentences. Okay. So if you bring the book with you to the class and I will be standing here, I'll open the book with you and I'll tell you, open page 71, second paragraph, 5 lines, underline करो, ये important है. Go to page 102, look at the second column, third paragraph, 5 lines, ये important है. That's how we will study. I have a scanner with me here. Okay, I'll put the book here like this. You all can see this. Okay, and I will mark it out कि आपको क्या पढ़ना है. So if your book and my book are same, then you can underline it. So I follow Khuller because I'm used to it. That's all. Okay, I have tried many a times. Tell Khuller साहब कि मुझे कुछ कमीशन दे ही दो अब. मैं आपका किताब हर साल बोलता हूँ, हर बैच से बोलता हूँ, लेकिन कोई मानता ही नहीं है मेरा बात. I'll tell him again. Otherwise, he is not giving any commission to me. It's just a comfort that I have. I've been reading every edition of that, so I know the pages and so on. Majid Hussain was a very useless book till 2 editions ago. Okay, now they have modified it. अगर पहले में it was a trash, बस cut paste करके डाल दिया था. Of course, he was a great man, but the editors who were working were not right. And Majid Hussain had died, so somebody used his name and wrote the book. That's why I am not a great fan of Majid Hussain's Indian geography textbook. I follow Khuller, so if you can be with me, fine. Otherwise, you manage, no problem here. Thank you so much, Prayag. You have shared the list of the books. Thank you. So we have this list here. If those of you have not seen it, it's here. Okay. You have ticked it. I think it's visible to all of you now, online, offline. That's how I'll teach you. I'll open the book here. आप अपना किताब खोलेंगे, I'll keep marking it for you. And in the notes, you must mention what page I've marked and go back. When you make summary sheets, you'll use the book also to make summary sheets. I hope you got the logic, all of you. So for Savindra Singh textbooks, there are 2 books of Majid Hussain, one of Dixit and one of D.R. Khuller. इसके अलावा atlas is important, and at least 2 atlas. One is by Oxford Atlas and by one Orient Black Swan Atlas. Oxford Atlas and Orient Black Swan. Sorry, you can take your sheet now. Thank you. I have my sheet. Oxford Atlas and Orient Black Swan Atlas. Okay. And why 2 atlas? Because one atlas does not have everything that you need. So 2 will be good for references. Lakshmi, I have given the list of books here. You can take a screenshot if it's visible and buy the books. Riddhi, anybody else on the books? Anybody? Any questions on the books? And don't negotiate with me, please. These are must-buy books. Material मिलेगा, और बेटा मुझे अपने material पे भरोसा नहीं है. I cannot be more honest with this. I give because you asked me. पैसा दिया तो कुछ लेके जाऊंगा, मैं कह लो लेके जाओ, कोई बात नहीं. But these are the books you have to follow. Yes, class notes with the reference books are a very good base for your examination. But then, answer writing is a different game. Okay, so we'll come back to that afterwards. All done here? Achha. Apart from this, that page is gone, I think. Oh, no, it's there. Ah, lovely. I thought it was deleted. Fine. So I've discussed what all things with you. I've discussed what our approach will be in terms of stages. I've discussed the importance of a synopsis and a summarization. I've discussed what books you have to follow. Okay. Now there's one more thing we do, and it's part of an open, I'll say, support. आप भी कर सकते, कोई भी आंसर आ सकता है. It's all open for us. We are offering Fridays and Saturdays for current affairs. Okay. 3:30 p.m. and 3:30 p.m. Earlier, these sessions were not for everybody. I would reward people who do their work. You're doing your work regularly, I'll teach current affairs also. Then I realized, okay, let's not deprive anybody. So last week onwards, I've been doing this for a long time. Last week onward, we decided as a team that we open this for all of you. So look at this, then I hope you understand it. देखो क्या होता है? One burden that you guys have is current affairs. And most of you know it's very important. Most of you know you should do every day. Most of you know you must read Hindu and Express and whatever, but karta koi nahi. Because it is lot of work. Okay, all of us ज्ञान दे देते हैं. सुबह उठ के पढ़ लो 2 घंटा, 3 घंटा, whatever. It never happens. Because of 3 problems. One is reading requires brains. Okay, you need to focus. वो नहीं होता. Second, आप क्लासेस में दौड़ रहे हो, कभी ये क्लास, कभी वो क्लास, थर्ड क्लास. थर्ड, you do not know which article to read. और अगर पढ़ भी लिया, you do not know how to make notes. That's why ultimately after 1 month or 1 week, most of you give up. फिर करते क्या हो? You start reading the summaries at the end of the year, which I think is a pathetic way of doing current affairs. It's like, watch a movie or see the summary of the movie. What do you think is better? मूवी का समरी एक पैराग्राफ में पढ़ना वो अच्छा है कि पूरा मूवी देखना अच्छा है? Which is more exciting? The entire movie, right? If you see just summary of the movie, it's boring, no? Just matter of fact. Okay. The nuance is missing. Watching the full match or reading one paragraph में who scored how much, who ran how much, who took wickets and who won. वही तो गेम और क्या है? फिर मैच क्यों देखते हैं हम लोग? The problem with studying current affairs, the booklets is this. The booklets are processed material. Okay, compiled, and institutions keep on piling it. और उसमें ना आपको मजा आएगा, ना आप याद कर पाओगे. It's a big, big stress. The best way of reading newspapers is read the article itself. ठीक है? One. Number 2, एक और problem होता है. Today I have a news development. Okay, Hamas attacked. Tomorrow Hamas continues to attack. Third day Hamas attack going on. 4th day, all is quiet. 5th day, all is quiet. 7th day, Israel attacks. 8th day, Israel attacks. It goes on for 5 months. हर दिन important लग रहा है, फिर important लग रहा है. Okay. So what happens is, you are not able to consolidate it. For most news to become good, nice, notable, it takes 1 to 2 months लगता है. आप कर रहे हो हर दिन बैठ के. I hope you got the point. Problem क्या है यहाँ पर? News is not one event, right? Current affairs is a development of something's happening. So ideally, you should not be reading the news on the same day. It's useless. लिखते रहोगे, खत्म हुआ, next day उसी पे कुछ और बन गया, तो उसी को लिखो बैठ के फिर. This is something you don't understand. Okay. As websites, as material, वो तो आपको हर दिन छाप रहे हैं. And you think सारा पेज important है. So I tell my students, wait करो, wait for 1 month. Wait for 2 months. Let that issue become mature first. आज strike, कल strike, परसों strike, 4th strike, 5th strike, some negotiation, nothing, again strike. 1 month के बाद में लिखना 1 point है. After agitation, this was decided. So you should not be doing current affairs every day. ठीक है? 1. Number 2, क्या पढ़ें क्या ना पढ़ें requires a bit of experience. So what I am doing now is, starting this Friday, which is tomorrow, okay, I will cover current affairs thematically for every month. So tomorrow is environment summarization of month of April and part of May. एक दिन बैठो, I'll teach you 20 developments of environment of last 1 month. Okay, उसको रट्टा मार लेना. The next week, 1 month of entire polity developments. The 3rd week, entire month of economy developments. The 4th week, entire month of science, tech, and miscellaneous development. That's our way of doing current affairs. And I think at Edukemy we have solved this now. So आप current affairs सारा बंद करके rely on us. I'm not saying I'll do everything, but what I'll do is much, much more than what you would have done otherwise. So you get upset and you join यहाँ वहाँ course join कर देते हो. It's not required. The lot of material on the net, you must know how to search it, which I will do for you. I will search the articles, I'll discuss in detail, make you notes, and month of May ka current affairs, I'll teach in the month of June. So 1 month ka, I'll help you on that. Tomorrow is your class on environment at 3:30. And I want all of you, offline guys, come physically. Halaki online guys, you can see there, you can also see on the YouTube. But physical wala is very different. Live is very different. Recordings better nahi hota hai. I know this is not a very good way of studying at all. So that's one. Current affairs, Fridays, this is thematic coverage. We call that this as case. Current affairs simplified by Edukemy. You can swear by this. There are 4 of us will take. I'll take environment along with Shivani ma'am. This Bankesh sir economy he will take. Uttam sir will take polity, and we have Devender sir will take our science technology and miscellaneous issues. All fine here? That's one. The second part of current affairs is, see, it is not enough that you know a development. It's also important that you know to appreciate, okay, some developments through history. Okay, you must know how to read articles. Yes, Ritika, you are all welcome to come. It's not a closed batch. Okay, anybody can walk in. I'm keeping it open for all of you. If you want, you can bring your friends also. No problem. I love teaching, and I'm happy to help whatever way I can. Okay, so you are welcome. No issues. Raj Ratna, you'll be given the link on your dashboard. You can watch from the dashboard. But those who can come offline, come offline. Otherwise, online is also good. So on Saturdays, I do what I call as reading sessions. इसमें क्या करते हैं? I take an article and I read the article with you, because it is not enough to know an event. You must also know the mindset of the writer. लिख कैसे रहा है? People struggle with essay writing. People struggle with answer writing. कहाँ से सीखेंगे आप? You learn from this one. And reading sessions, I also read books beyond syllabus. Okay, because ultimately सब काम आने वाला है आपको. Essay writings का problem है, most of you do not have reading habits. You must read philosophy, some ideas. Ethics में is very abstract. So I've covered books like Paulo Coelho's Alchemist. We had a reading session on Ambedkar's Annihilation of Caste. We'll do some good books which has won Booker Prize, plus even newspaper articles I will do. My objective is, in one day, we will read 5 to 6 articles with you. बैठो मेरे साथ में 2-2.5 घंटा 3 घंटा. Okay, I'll underline, you'll make notes. So in 2 days, you have done 6-7 article readings and 1 month's entire thematic coverage. And you can be with me for current affairs. You don't want to go anywhere else. Fine, all of you here? In fact, call this as a pitch maybe. My recommendation to all of you. If you have not joined GS elsewhere, join with me. Problem is, when you join 2 or 3 institutes, every institute has a different way of teaching. Content wahi hai. Trust me, what I will teach is same as what somebody else will teach. But how I teach, what method I use is different from somebody else doing it. And it's not that I am better than him. But when you end up having 3-4 different processes, aapka converge nahi hota. Okay. And for convergence, try going to one set of teachers. How to say timing? My philosophy is keep the first half for classes and second half for all self-work. Second half for newspapers. Second half for answer writing. But if you join geography with me, आपका GS class 3 बजे है, घर जाते जाते 5 बज के पढ़ोगे क्या आप लोग? The GS class with me starts at 8:30 till 11:30 GS class, half an hour break, geography class, half an hour break, then the self-work starts. And there are a lot of activities हमारे यहाँ पर second half में. Like every 2 days, we'll do case studies with you. If you can join, fine, otherwise you miss out. Every 2 days of a week, I'll do PYQ discussions. 2 days, I'm doing current affairs. So if you are in too many places, you can't handle this. So my recommendation, okay, if you have not joined, and even if you have joined, let us know, we'll give you a heavy discount. No problem there. But if you can converge, it'll help you. Otherwise, that's your choice. Take all of you here. So current affairs and geography is very dynamic. You need current affairs. Okay, so that I help you through these 2 sessions. All you must do is get some blank pages tomorrow. 3:30 बजे आ जाना यहाँ पर, and we'll start off. ठीक है? Any questions still here, anybody? Prayag will share all the links with you on your dashboard. We'll share the links. Shafiq, thank you for being generous there, okay, with your appreciation. But I love doing this. We'll do it. No problem. Anybody else? Any doubts? Anybody? Okay. Now, quickly, let's understand. We have some time. Yes, we have time. Let us do a bit of understanding of geography optional. I've explained, okay, your process of beginning. I've explained the approach of teaching. I've explained the course and the books. Now, let's know a bit of geography. What you have paid for. I'll dictate, yes, Dikshita, I'll dictate notes, but I also expect that you should write while I speak on some topics. All good here? Let's start off. Okay. Now, this is a very big debate. Geography as a subject, what is it? What do I study in geography? Okay. अगर syllabus देखोगे ना, there is geomorphology, there is climatology, okay, there is oceanography, there is environment geography, there is agriculture geography, there is industries and minerals. Okay. Geography includes, it includes, okay, population geography. It includes settlement geography. Okay. Ultimately, you realize that each of these subjects or modules are subjects in their own right. Geomorphology is very overlapping with geology, climatology and oceanography. They have got very good overlap with physics. And we have a topic called as mythological sciences. वो अपने आप में engineering है. We've got marine engineering. वो अपने आप में एक subject है. Environment geography, and we have environment sciences also. Agriculture geography. Agriculture अपने आप में एक subject है, right? The question is, when there are so many subjects that are already specialized, then why do I need geography? तो क्या पढ़ रहे हैं geography में हम? If there are subjects which are specialized, we have a separate subject called as economics, and we have economic geography. Like we have sociology, then why am I doing population and culture in geography? This is a very important question. Like, what does geography study? Okay. Now see, for analogy, there is a painter who can paint the walls. There is a carpenter who can make furniture. There is a construction engineer who can make the building. Okay. There is probably, okay, maybe a metallurgical science guy who can do whatever he can do there. Yet what I need is an architect. Right? What an architect does is, he puts all of them together. He fits the construction, the design. He works along with interior designers also. Why do I need him? I need this guy so that all of this can get integrated. So when we are studying Earth, Earth has land, Earth has water, Earth has air, Earth has forests and wildlife, Earth has people, and Earth has people who do agriculture, people who do industries, people live in houses. While we have individual subjects, but somebody must also integrate all of this into one subject. That's what geography does. So geography is the science of integration of whatever we have on Earth that makes human life possible. The very famous Greek philosopher by the name of Eratosthenes, okay, a Greek philosopher. I'm going back to almost 3rd, 4th century BC की बात हो रही है. He had said, geography is the study of Earth as the home of man. Whatever Earth has, and how everything combines together so that man can live on Earth, man can grow on Earth, man can be part of activities like agriculture. So geography is a kind of an integrating discipline. That's one reason. So one of you or some of you may be concerned about this. You say, "Ye talk hai, geography is vast." I'm sure all of you know this. All core subjects, political science, geography, or history, or social, core subjects, they will have a very broad scope. So these subjects will take you 5 to 6 months to understand the concept itself. So geography, one reason why वो vast हो जाता है, because geography has everything. You name a topic of the earth, geography will deal with it. Geography, heat waves. Geography, floods. Geography, Arctic melting. Geography, industrial development. Geography and conflicts. Geography, migration. Geography, population. तो अगर geography आपका पकड़ में है, trust me, you have done more than half of your GS course. And because of this, I think I am also teacher of 5 topics of GS. आपके GS class में I will be taking your IR along with one more teacher. I will teach environment along with one more teacher. I will take geography. I'll also teach topics of security, and I'm also the essays teacher because I have exposure into these domains. Okay, so with geography, what happens is you end up knowing about the earth in all its diversity, which means the earth also has some dynamic elements. Change hota rehta hai, right? Water keeps changing. Okay, population keeps changing. Climate change keeps changing. Forests, that's why geography mein there's lot of current affairs which is dynamic in nature. It is the nature subject itself. So what does geography study? Geography studies man in relationship with the environment. And what does environment have? Environment has air, atmosphere. Environment has land, it is geomorphology. Environment has water, hydrology and oceanography. And environment has life, biosphere, forests and wildlife. And how does man interact with all of this? How does man interact with all of this? So geography is the study of earth as the home of man. Is it okay all of you here? So if you are alert, you can take down some jottings also. I mean, I'm not dictating this, but nice to know, aap pad kya rahe ho? Gaurav will start from maybe September onwards. Okay. The enrichment program, August and September onwards, you start off with your enrichment classes. All good here? All fine? So this is scope of geography. और एक बहुत famous diagram है geography में. We call this as the geography tetrahedron. It's like a base of 4 components. We have atmosphere and climate. We have land and geomorphology. We have got water and oceanography, and we have biosphere, environment, forest and wildlife. And all of this with apex mein we have man. Geography, it is called as the geography tetrahedron. It's called as the geography tetrahedron. Okay? Geography studies these 4 elements together. Achha. The 4 elements hain, I can study on 2 scales. I can study at the scale of the world. World land, world's atmosphere, world's oceans, and world's wildlife. Or I can study atmosphere of climate of Pakistan and India, climate of US, the forests of China, study the oceans around America, the land around maybe Australia. I can study for the world and I can study for a small place called as region. So if you look at your syllabus, your paper 1 is about the geography of the world. World geomorphology, world climatology, world oceanography. And paper 2 is the geography of India. Okay, all fine here? बेटा पढ़ तो लोगे आप, but appreciation बहुत important है. You should know what you're reading and studying, and do this passionately, not mechanically. In fact, this is one scope where, okay, you should study like you own the subject, not mechanically. सिर्फ बोल दिया तो मैंने पढ़ लिया. That's what we have been doing all our lives. School में वैसे ही किया, graduation वैसे ही किया हम लोगों ने. Now you have chosen something, so go passionate. Know the subject very well. The first class, Divyansh, Anil, yeah, 6th होगा या फिर 4th June? I'll let you know. I don't know. What have you been told? First class कब क्या है आपको? 6th June? Then 6th June. No problem. Okay. So these 1 or 2 days, okay, please be okay with it. If it says 6th June, unless we have changed it. Okay, we'll confirm it. It should be 6, otherwise we'll see. Maybe I won't start up earlier. I'll ask the team what they have planned. इतनी बड़ी बात कर रहे हैं, कहाँ डेट में फंस गए यार? World and environment and oceans and forest. So 3rd June or 4th June. ना पूरा ना पंचर कर दिया types. How many classes will it take to complete the course? Zakir Hussain. My question to you is, You want my completion or your completion? My completion I can do in 1 day. बैठ जाओ मेरे साथ 12 घंटा में करा दूंगा. आपका होगा कि नहीं मुझे पता नहीं. 6 months for foundation. No, Uttam, it's not as late as that. Okay, no, we'll start earlier. There could have been a mistake. We'll confirm that. Can I come back now, all of you? ये प्रॉब्लम है ऑनलाइन वालों का. Okay, anonymous है, दिखते नहीं है, टाइप चल रहा है. Right? लिख कुछ ही नहीं रहे. Okay, सर का मुजरा देख रहे हो, देखो. Okay. Performance of sir. Eager to meet you? आ जाओ. I am here whole day. And अच्छा लगता है if you say I am eager to meet me. Even I want to feel wanted. तो घर में कोई पूछता नहीं है, यहाँ आ जाता हूँ. Oh yes, I am damn young. Okay, ये सब डाई किया हुआ है. Otherwise, jet black. मेरे शौक भी बहुत young शौक हैं. Okay, we'll go discotheque. Okay. He says I look young. What do you mean I look young? I am young, damn it. Okay, look young. नजर लगा रहे हो. Okay, let's come back. You got the sense here, all of you? So 3 things. One is geography studies, man and environment. We study the whole world's elements of the earth, whatever earth is made up of. Second, okay, geography can be studied at a world scale. It can be studied at a local, regional scale. World scale is world geography. Regional scale is regional geography. So paper 1 is the world geography. Okay, paper 2 is Indian geography. So world's lands, India's land. World climate, India's climate. World's agriculture, India's agriculture. World's population, India's population. That's how we'll do it. And third very important thing you realize is, when I say man-environment relationship, what does the word environment mean? Environment means anything which is around me. I am your environment, you are my environment. Correct? Okay. So whatever is around me, there are 2 things. One is the natural world is around me, and there is also a man-made world. Like the man-made world is buildings, man-made world is roads, man-made world is agriculture, man-made worlds, okay, our cultural systems, societies we live in. So geography as environment, there is a natural environment, and there is a man-made environment. The study of the natural one, this is called as physical geography. Oceans, physical geography. Climate, physical geography. Land and landforms, physical geography. Forests are physical geography. The man-made environment is agriculture, settlements, industries, our societies. This is called as the human geography. Okay? So geography can be studied, physical geography, human geography. Geography can be studied, world geography, regional geography. All fine here? So I'm giving the scope of the subject itself. Now see, some people ask me, say, इतना बड़ा course है और subject है, इतना time लगेगा, what do we do? My answer always is, बेटा, whether geography पढ़ो ना पढ़ो, climate तो पढ़ोगे आप. Whether I teach geography or not, you must know industries. Whether I teach geography or not, you must know population. Whether I teach geography or not, you must know disasters. Okay. तो अगर आप पढ़ते भी नहीं हो, आपको पढ़ना तो पड़ेगा जीएस में. So I see geography as an advantage. Environment in GS classes, okay, will take you some time. हम optional में भी पढ़ेंगे. And by the way, one more thing, because you are part of geography optional, 2 topics of GS I allow you into also. Environment GS आप बैठेंगे मेरे साथ में, and even for IR, geopolitics. So these 2 subjects are open for all of you. By virtue of that, you are my geography, and I'll be taking those topics. And I want geography आपके साथ है to make environment your strength. But environment से ना 30 questions आते हैं every year in prelims, and good 7-8 questions of environment in mains paper. I want that to be a strength. IR, you'll have 6-7 questions in IR. That'll be your strength. Okay? Yes, for online also. I don't discriminate. Whatever we have offline is also given online. The only thing is, आपको मैं गले नहीं मिल पाऊंगा online में. Offline का थोड़ा सा प्यार से गोद में बैठा लेता हूं. Nishant, and for that you must pay a bit more. That's the difference. Otherwise, it's same. Okay, Ritika, I think there's some confusion on the dates. We'll let you know. Okay, we'll let you know. We'll send a message for all of you. All good here, all of you? So now, understand the syllabus of geography. Syllabus कैसा है? Paper 1. This is the world geography. And we have paper 2. This is the Indian geography. ये part clear हो गया all of you? Okay. In paper 1, there is section A, which is geomorphology, climatology, oceanography, biogeography, environment geography. Okay. Section A is all physical geography, about the nature. And section B is, section B जो है, ये human geography है. Population, settlements, development, economic geography, agriculture, geopolitics, ये आता है section B में आता है. There are 5 topics of section B and there are 5 units of section A. Okay. In paper 2, there is no sections. One unit is the physical geography of India. इसी के अंदर में land of India, climate of India, forests of India, soils of India, and monsoons and water of India, which is across 4 units, 5 units here. All of this is put into one unit. उसके बाद में we have resources of India, agriculture of India, industries of India and minerals. We have population of India, settlement of India, okay, development of India and so on. Students have one big concern. So, इतने सारे landforms हैं, कैसे याद करेंगे? My answer is, okay, landform is one topic within geomorphology. यहाँ पर है. Bulk of geography क्या है? Human geography है. This is the bulk of geography you must read. Population, settlements, industries, agriculture, disparities, migrations, okay, study about development, poverty. This is the bigger part of geography. And this is hardcore GS discussions. Okay, paper 1 GS, geography and society. Paper 2 GS, you have got inequalities and you have, okay, IR. Paper 3, economy, agriculture, industry, सारा geography का part है. Plus you have got environment and disaster management. It's a part of geography. So in geography, your expectation, sir, बहुत landform याद रखना पड़ेगा. I said, forget it. I'll tell you what landform remember. You focus on the rest of geography. Geography is very applied. It's very current, contemporary. Geography is about what man does. And whatever you can think of can be pulled into geography. Okay, so I think you all have one syllabus copy also. Yeah. Yes, offline guys have this. Online guys, if you have not shared, we'll share that with you. Okay, and syllabus is something all of you must carry with you. Take 2-3 copies if possible. और अपने room में, notebook में, जहां भी हो रख लो. Know the syllabus very, very well. Okay, geomorphology, climatology, दिख रहा है all of you? Okay, oceanography, biogeography, environment geography. 5 units of physical geography. Then you have 5 units of human geography. Perspectives in human geography, economic geography, population settlement geography. Okay. Then you have regional planning, models and theories. पेपर 2 में the first unit is physical geography of India. बस एक यूनिट है पेपर 1 में, पेपर 2 में. It has everything: land, water, rivers, okay, monsoons, forests, soils, सब कुछ एक ही यूनिट में. And then you have got resource, agriculture, industries, population, settlements, okay, geopolitics of India, political geography, development, and so on. And look at the last unit. It looks like current affairs to all of you. It says also the contemporary issues in geography. देखो, last one. Environment hazards, landslides, earthquakes, tsunamis, floods, droughts, epidemics, issues related to pollution, changes of land use patterns, environment impact assessment, okay, explosion of population, degradation, deforestation. कैसे topics all of you here? Yeah, hardcore current affairs. That's why I need to be so aggressive with current affairs to all of you. So geography का current affairs, leave that to me again. क्या पढ़ना है, कहाँ से पढ़ना है, what source, we'll tell you on this Friday sessions and on Saturday sessions. Okay, I hope I have done my part of initiating you into geography syllabus now, all of you good? Any questions, anybody? Farooq, that was a bad one. He was trying to appreciate, okay, my handwriting. Farooq, this is work of art. मुझे 50 साल लग गया ऐसे लिखने के लिए. You can't learn so easily. Okay. Yeah, Farooq, all of you, don't get emotional. Okay. I will let you know what I have written. Yeah? Okay. Anybody else? Any questions? Yes, tell me. 6. You can join foundation now. No, for geography optional. You have done the foundation of geography optional also? Then join with me, foundation option. And you can keep the test series part for next year. And this year you can join GS advanced and then answer writing. You have time, so stagger it. Okay. So if you have time, सारा के साथ मत करो. Do geography optional and do GS answer writing. Next year, you do geography answer writing and prepare for your prelims. Check it, stagger that if you can. I'll do that, Prince. Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay, I'll answer that question. Okay. Answering question here. Sequence क्या होना चाहिए पढ़ाई का? The sequence of study. First is come to class. Second is class notes. Okay. Third is class notes को बनाओ synopsis. Don't open books while making synopsis. Okay. Then you will read the reference books. और वो भी what has been recommended. Whatever we recommend to you. Okay. उसके बाद में, and then, okay, what you read here, you will add into synopsis. There's a sequence of study. Okay. So book reading is not every day. I'll take up books once in 3, 4, 5 days. I've taught 4, 5 topics. Now I'll say, open up the book. Because if you start notes and books and synopsis, but आपका कभी अब progress होगा नहीं. In synopsis, the first step is directly get into your notes work. Prince, I'll tell you what to read. Which article? बता देंगे आप. Take all of you. And synopsis writing, आप बताओ कैसे करोगे? Will you memorize the notes and write in your own words? Or will you see the notes and copy? क्या करेंगे आप? What do you think you want to do? You'll see the notes, you'll memorize and then make the synopsis. Don't do that. It's a wrong strategy. सीधा किताब नोटबुक खोलो, ओपन द बुक, देखकर कन्वर्ट करो, देखकर कन्वर्ट करो, याद नहीं करना है, सिनॉप्सिस में ही याद हो जाएगा. You got the point? इसी मिस्टेक people do. They take the notes, रिवाइज करके याद करके फिर लिखने बैठोगे, बट आप लिख ही नहीं पाओगे. You will get demoralized. Because one very important part of study is you must have a sense of progress also. ठीक है? So do not write synopsis after memorization. No. नोट्स खत्म हुआ, वही नोट्स रखो, देख के लिखो. I read 5 lines, ये key words हैं, note it down synopsis. I read 4-5 lines, ये important words हैं, ये link to this one है, combine them, write your synopsis. So open the book and copy in a synopsis. And while doing this, you realize 40% याद हो गया. The same thing again. Open the book and add in synopsis. फिर क्या करोगे? So synopsis के बाद 6th step is the synopsis now must be memorized. ठीक है? Your synopsis therefore must be a very good, rich, dense content. बेटा ऐसा बन जाएगा, पता है? You tell me now, in this work, where is your effort? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 में आपका एफर्ट कहां पर है? Is the class your effort? Is the class your effort? No, it's my effort. आप तो बेटा आंख बंद के सो गए हो. Some of you switch off, no? Okay. 5 minutes alert, 10 minutes, I have no idea about what I was telling you. So class is not your effort. Is class notes your effort? No. Because you can write that mechanically. आप लिख रहे हो, दिमाग कहां चल रहा है ज्यादा? Your actual effort is synopsis. The book reading, हम बता रहे हैं आपको, ये पढ़ो, ये नहीं पढ़ो. Okay. When you incorporate this into synopsis, that's your effort. Have you got the point here? There come a time when your synopsis will be much, much important than all of this. In fact, you know what? अगर क्लास नोट्स खो गया ना, आप दुखी नहीं हो गया. कि synopsis अगर खो गया ना, some of you feel like यार खत्म हो गया दुनिया मेरा. Because that's your blood and sweat. Synopsis is where your actual study is. Remember this. And synopsis has to be a daily work. Okay. Anybody doing any class, not making synopsis, the class is a waste of time. Okay. You join a course, you pay the fees, and you don't make synopsis. You are doing a great work by supporting economy called coaching. You are not studying. One of my students told me, sir, दो तरह के बच्चे होते हैं. एक होते हैं rankers, जो पढ़ाई करके रैंक देते हैं, और एक होते हैं सर आपके बैंकर्स, who help you make money. So if you don't write synopsis, you are the banker category. I love you, trust me. आप जैसे और लोग आए. But your work is when you move towards synopsis writing. Yeah, I'm a bit hard hitting on some things. Gist ho now. See the thumb rule of what is a good synopsis is, can you promise me that if I take away the book and the notes, and if I give you a test on that topic, and very deep test, you can answer all questions by reading a synopsis. If yes, then a synopsis is done. That's your test of synopsis. क्या अपने synopsis पे आप खुद भरोसा कर सकते हो या नहीं? A tight packed dense content which has everything of significance of the book, okay, and you can afford to throw the book, then I know it's done. अगर नहीं है, then you have not done your synopsis properly. All good here? I don't know if I am motivating you or scaring you. Okay, but that's the truth. You will realize this आज नहीं तो कल, and I encourage you know these things before your process starts. ताकि ना आपको 2-3 SC to qualify, trust me, it does not require more than 2 or 3 attempts. Maximum 3 attempts. That's a unusual thing actually. Why people take more attempts is because they have not done this base work in the initial years. तो दोबारा उनको करना पड़ता है. That's all. It's not that in 3 years they become more intelligent. In fact, your best energy is the first 2 attempts. एकदम high होता है energy आपका. Use करो properly, and I'm there supporting you. ठीक है? So your measure of work is synopsis writing. It's like, I'm just stretching a few more minutes के लिए. देखो, if your father asks you कि बेटा क्लास जा रहे हो और सर पढ़ा रहे हैं, you say yes. Papa says proof करो. How will you prove I have taught you? बताओ. How will you prove I have taught you something? क्या proof होगा आपके पास? Anybody? Yeah? Class notes, correct. Okay? Sir has taught us because these are the 10 pages of class notes. Sir आज नहीं पढ़ाया because only 2 pages of class notes. Sir ने आज बहुत ज्ञान दिया. ठीक है? That's a rule, no? After 1 year, when you go back and ask yourself, sir ने पढ़ाया कि नहीं? Notes खोल के देखो. अगर नहीं है तो नहीं पढ़ाया, और है तो पढ़ाया. So class notes are the proof of whether I have taught or not. Now if I ask you, what's the proof of आपने पढ़ा है कि नहीं? आप कैसे proof करोगे? And I want an objective, measurable result. पापा मैं पढ़ रहा था, कैसे पढ़ रहा था? सर पापा देखो किताब में अंडरलाइन है. अंडरलाइन तो कोई भी कर सकता है यार. मैं तो बढ़ा देना है मैं छोटे भाई को, अंडरलाइन कर बैठ के. पापा कल चेक करेंगे, अंडरलाइन करो. I can do that, no? What the proof of whether you have studied or not? Test, no, test बहुत बाद में आता है. Okay, the only proof is your daily synopsis work. So now on, you will not measure your work by I went to class. Okay, I have studied for 3 hours. I sat for 5 hours. No, your measure is how many pages did you write, thinking and wrote. Class notes, I repeat, is not your work, it's my work. Because class notes is possible, you are mechanically listening without understanding. So synopsis becomes the most important measurable document of your efforts. Remember this. Synopsis done, then how do I know आप पढ़ाई कर रहे हो कि नहीं? Then the measure is how many answers you wrote. Today's work was, I wrote 4 answers. Today's work was 2 answers. How do I know you're reading current affairs or not? Not newspaper underlining, nahi. For how many issues did you make your own jottings? That's the measure. So synopsis is like a measure of your efforts. सरकार बोलेगा मैं बहुत काम करता हूं. मैं कहा मेजर क्या है? जीडीपी बताओ. मेजर क्या है? अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट रेट घटा कि नहीं बताओ. मेजर क्या है? फॉरेन एक्सचेंज करेंसी कितना बढ़ा बताओ. I hope you got the point here. For any work you do, you need to have measurable results. The synopsis is your measurable result of whether you are working or not. Test बहुत बाद में आता है. I hope I have convinced you on some method here. And like I said, अगर आप convinced नहीं हो about my synopsis work, then do what you think is right, but make sure it is measurable. फिर आप जो करना है करें, कोई दिक्कत नहीं. I have not discovered any other method to measure your work. ठीक है? Ritika, you will have assignments, not weekly tests. Assignments में आंसर राइटिंग भी है, synopsis भी है, NCRTs, summary sheets भी हैं, your current affairs का work है. You'll have lot of work. Don't worry. Tests will follow once you have done some bit of progress. Workbooks are your assignments. Problem is, for you, the measurement is, it's a test दे रहे हैं कि नहीं दे रहे. I see a range of work there. All good here? Fine. So that was the time we had for today's interaction. Okay. So you don't have a class tomorrow. We'll let you know dates. It's either 3rd or 4th, whatever it is announced. You please join our Telegram groups and please check your mails on regular basis. We'll announce you. Okay. But for tomorrow and Saturday, you're all welcome to be part of our GS current affairs sessions. Okay, and offline guys, walk in please. It's a nice experience, you learn. Okay, and Saturday also you come for reading sessions. I'll give you what to read, articles and so on. Online also you all are welcome. Your first sessions, whatever date it is. Okay, because June first week se shuru karte hain agar. We'll start with initiation sessions, which includes some bit of maps, some bit of NCRTs, plus some bit of concepts. We'll tell you about what we'll do. And I'm sharing the class with two teachers. Ajay sir is there, and we have Shivani madam. Okay. The initial sessions, okay, we will share. The bulk of the class is taken by them. Okay, with me, you will come back everyday basis pay a bit more later. Okay, and you will be part of the bigger class. Abhi aapka jagah hai because it's a diffuse class right today. Otherwise, you all will be part of one class eventually. Okay? Any other questions? Let us know. I'll answer you. I'm free. I'm available. Yeah, online students, bless you. And please join the Telegram channel. Okay, the Telegram channel, we have Shabbir's Edukemy for IAS. Aap search karo, mil jayega aapko. Join that. And there are other groups we have, not broadcast channel. You can interact with us. We have one on economy, Edukemy, ek ye group hai. Ek current affairs, Edukemy ka group hai. And we have one called as Gear Up. Gear Up is the answer writing group. So abhi aap ye join kar lo. And maybe you can join these two also if you want. Answer writing can wait for some time. All of you join on Telegram groups. What is your question? Batao, Prayag De. Prince, my job is Synopsis. Absolutely correct. Let your work be Synopsis every day. That's good enough target. Ashmit, Edukemy for IAS or Shabbir's Edukemy for IAS. Check your chat. We have shared the link with you. You can join that. Ashmit. All fine? Chalo, I'm sitting here. If you still have a doubt, you can ask me. And those who want to leave can leave. And welcome, my wishes. Let's try our best. And I'm sure karma gets back. Bhagwan help karega. You do your work. Okay, it will happen. Okay, Uttam. You have any problem, any one of you, write to hello@edukemy.com. Any issue you need to clarify, any support you need, you can write to this. By the way, all of you, this is my phone number. 9868424660. This number has been with me since the time I took my phone. Okay. My suggestion is, any issues you have, leave a message on the WhatsApp. I'll call back or I'll forward your issue to you. You are free. No, if I don't pick up the phone, I am busy. If I pick up the phone, I'll talk to you. But preferably, leave a message. I'll get back to you when required. Any issues, hello@edukemy.com. Send a mail. Agar nahi hota hai, reach out to me. No issue. Yeah, Prince, the pleasure was all mine. I love doing this work. I'm happy doing it. And my wishes that you qualify. Okay, my wishes that you build a trust with us and be in the process. Sachin, every topic I will cover. I am the co-teacher in every topic. Okay? Don't worry. I will not abandon you in any case. And once you are with us, even the course gets over, you can keep coming for the current affair classes, no problem. Okay, you're welcome. Okay, then online students, I'm switching off, logging out. Offline, I'm here. If you have any doubt, ask me. I'll talk to you. By all of you online, thanks for being part of it. Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you.